These two have been my favorite couple since day one, since season one, episode one. I like their dynamic. I like their business dynamic with each other. I like how they operate in their family since, but their relationship, like marriage, when it comes to Maursau being transparent and him using his words to get around things, I don't like that part. But business wise, how they conduct themselves and know that, it's about the family, it's about the money and getting things done. I love that about them. But Kimmy is my favorite on this show. I just don't like her marriage dynamic. I don't like the way her husband just be like, okay, this happened. I don't like their dynamic marriage, but Kimmy individually is my favorite. But Maursau and Tisha, business wise, the way they go about their marriage, how she has his back and she don't believe the nonsense. I like that. So they're my favorite. But Maursau always got something going on. Like you just can't really just hire somebody in a business that Letitia owns 87 or 85% of and not tell her and have her surprised coming into her office and somebody sitting at her desk because you just hired the person you partner up with to do other projects. I mean, like Letitia said, she should have been notified. It should have been a conversation. Even though I don't think Letitia would have said, no, we're not going to hire him. The only person she said no to was Martell, which I agreed with 100% because Martell is messy and no, business is business. The show's the show. At the end of the day, I don't think they should mess up their money by hiring Martell. That was a great decision. And I like when Maursau agreed with her. It was like if Tisha said no, Tisha said no. But, even though I don't think Tisha would have said, okay, let's not hire him, I don't like that, he should have still told her, listen, we're hiring this guy and he's here. But the fact that she got to go to different places to conduct business and have meetings is crazy because she kind of got kicked out of her office. I feel like there should have been had a conversation about that and just to let her know. I mean, Maursau is weird when it comes to certain situation about their relationship, but that's never here nor there. But when it comes to business, I like this couple. Moving on to the girls evening out, the massages or whatever. Tiffany just gonna be messy. Tiffany just gonna walk in messy. She gonna leave messy. Like I don't like the whole little back and forth that she was having with Tisha about the puppet situation. That was not cute. It was messy. But one thing that I did like Tiffany when she was going and talking about Keke. I don't get why Keke is getting up, in arms about what she said and did at Melody's party last season. Like, the only reason that you were invited, whether you were friends with Melody or not, the only reason that you were invited to that party is because Melody needed somebody to do her dirty work, like always. She always has a little puppet, just like Tisha said, to do her dirty work. You were there to talk about Tisha and her marriage because, misery does love company. And she wanted you to talk about what was said and what was not said so that way Tisha's marriage can look like it's crumbling when it's not. If a marriage is solid on this show, aside everybody's marriage on this show, I feel like it's solid, and the one that was not solid dissolved. So one thing Keke should have done was said, you know what, watching it back, I realized what happened. I was there. I said what I shouldn't have said. I was brought there for a reason, and the reason was executed. And I'm sorry. Instead, she blames everybody else for trying to start something that wasn't there, which the thing was there. Like when she was blaming Kimmy and saying Kimmy was trying to escalate the situation when it didn't need to escalate. Like, you did all that. You went to Melody's party. You talked about Tisha. Kimmy only went back and told Tisha what was said, and she told the truth. I mean, we all watched it. You had to see it. So when Tiffany kept bringing it up, I'm like, yeah, Tiffany's telling the truth for once. For once, Tiffany, is hitting the nail right on the head. Like, you went there, you talked about your cousin, you threw her on the bus, and she feel like because she's not related to you, would do worse to her, which is the truth. We all saw it. We all heard what you said. So all she has to say is, my bad. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. We can move on. And I don't know. But it was to be continued. We'll see next week what they bring. But Keke needs to just let it go. Let it go. You're wrong. Everybody know you're wrong. The only person that doesn't know that you're wrong is you, because you don't want to seem like you are wrong when you are. Whatever. Anyways, we'll see and talk next episode. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.